Appreciate you, man.
I follow your show, man. It's awesome, man.
What's your name?
Eddie.
I didn't hear what you said.
No, what are you guys doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of taking some video. You can't film inside of a federal building?
No, it's illegal. Did not ask if I wanted to be filmed. No, I do not want to be on your camera. Please stop pointing them at me. It makes me feel uncomfortable.
Guys,
I'm sorry?
go outside.
What do you mean?
You're not supposed to be filming.
I need to buy a stamp.
My postmaster said you cannot film in here.
Yeah, I'd like to speak to your postmaster.
He's
if
not
possible.
here,
Okay.
and you're filming me right now.
Yes.
Why?
They're hanging right on your wall. It's called Poster
I
7.
can call the police.
We're down at in front of the post office on the sidewalk.
Okay.
And evidently the postal employees feel like it's illegal for me to take pictures on the sidewalk of the federal building. How's it going, guys? Amagansett Press, and we are coming to you today from Blairstown, New Jersey. We are at the U.S. Post Office here in Blairstown, and we're just going to pay a little visit on these folks here today and make sure that they honor and respect our right to take video and photographs in public and from publicly accessible areas of public places. As usual, I am out with Watching the Watchman today. And let me just give you a little view of the neighborhood here where we are in Blairstown. And while I'm doing that, time and temperature check. Today is Tuesday, July 19th. It is 2:43 in the afternoon, and it is 88 degrees, sunny, a little breezy, and pretty nice out in Blairstown, New Jersey. I hope you all are out there doing something you love with some people you can tolerate. And if there's no sunshine where you are, I invite you to make your own. This should be a very interesting one here today, guys. First time we're back in New Jersey in 3.5 years. I was actually born just a little bit down the road from here, long time ago. So we'll see how it goes. Stand by. Hey, making out there, Watchman. What's happening? First time back in the big NJ in almost 4 years. Yeah, so there's some residential houses across the street. There's some businesses down the street here this way. And some more business district down here. You have some folks out having some iced tea out in the shade. And seems to be a nice day here in Blairstown. Hope it stays that way. So what do you say, Watchman? Go take a look around the side and the back?
Yeah.
See what's going on? Cool. So as you guys know that follow our channels, we always respect proper signage and lawful signage, which designates restricted areas and no trespassing signs. And I don't see any of that here. Obviously, this back driveway can be used by customers. It's a drive-through right out to the main driveway. There are no signs that say restricted area or no trespassing. And means we have access, so that's a good thing here today. So here's their loading dock area, and they have a sign up on the loading dock that says no trespassing. Let me see if I can get you a shot of that. It's one of the standard land of no signs.
You okay?
Sorry?
What you guys doing?
I didn't hear what you said.
No, what are you guys doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of taking some video.
Oh, so you can pause on.
Yeah, how you doing today?
Doing good, yo.
Good. You work here at the post office?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right. All right. And then what's back here? So this is the back of a church, Outreach Center parking, First Presbyterian Church next door to the post office. We'll go check out what kind of signs we have on the front.
Sure.
You going inside, ma'am?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, let me get that for you.
Thank you.
Absolutely, my pleasure. You gave me a chance to do a good deed today.
Oh, good. Now I have to pass it on.
There you go.
Thank you.
I'm sure you would have anyway. Have a wonderful day. Holidays. Hours. We get a shot of the sign here.
What are you guys doing?
Sorry?
I'm wondering why are you taking pictures?
You're wondering why I'm taking pictures?
Yeah.
I'm just doing what I do.
Okay, because you know you're not supposed to be filming like inside a federal building, so I don't want just looking out for you guys.
I can't hear you because of the traffic. I'm
You're
sorry.
not supposed to be filming inside a federal building.
You can't film inside of a federal building?
No, it's illegal.
It is?
Yes.
What would make you say
That's
that?
what they're telling me, so I just looking out for you guys. That's all.
What, the clerks are telling you that I...
They're telling you you're not supposed to be filming inside of a federal building.
But I'm not inside, so you mean I'm not allowed to film through the windows is what you're saying?
I believe that's crossing a boundary.
Really?
From my understanding.
And you do work for the post office?
Yeah, I'm just passing along the message. That's
Oh,
all I'm doing.
okay. Thank you.
Looking out for you, that's all.
Appreciate you. Yeah, that's what she's doing. She's been staring at us since we got here.
People in the post office are telling the customers that it's illegal to film the post office.
Yeah. From the sidewalk through the windows, allegedly, is what they said. Imagine that being the case. Wait until I go in to get my stamp.
Wait, not me.
They say anything else?
I'm not dressed.
No, I feel uncomfortable being filmed right now. So
Oh, well, that's why you came up to the camera
no,
to
but
talk to
they're
me?
saying stuff too. So
So you're making each other feel uncomfortable?
you guys are making everybody feel uncomfortable in there.
By being out on the sidewalk taking video?
Yeah, you
Well,
are.
she
Really?
did mention that you
And
guys
you're-
aren't allowed to film the government building, so.
She mentioned I'm not allowed to film the government building.
Yeah, that's what
It's federal.
Melissa said, yeah.
All right, so I'm just going to tell you, since you asked, if you go inside the post office right there on the wall, there's 4 pieces of paper in that frame. One of them is called Poster 7, and that gives us express permission to not only film outside from the outside, I can go inside and film too.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. But I appreciate you telling me, yeah. And I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. I don't know what that's all about.
No,
You don't
no.
look uncomfortable.
What are you guys filming for? And like, why are you still pointing it at us?
We're having a conversation.
Right. I know. I'm just curious. Like, what is this for? Because I don't want to be on camera.
I'll tell you, this is my son, okay? I was born about 30 miles down the road from here 52 years ago, and it's the first time I've ever been back.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I'm just curious what you're filming for. But
No, I'm happy to tell you.
I prefer not to be on camera. Please.
Well, you're already on it. I mean, I can't, there's nothing, I can't go backwards.
Okay, it's really rude.
It's really rude.
Yeah, well, it is. Yeah.
I'm being
It's
very
for
cordial
people-
with you. What do you mean
I'm
rude?
just saying. I asked you politely.
And I
don't
explained
want to be
myself
filmed,
to
and
you.
You're still pointing them at me.
Well, you walked up to my camera.
No, I was trying to walk
You
out
have no
the door.
choice.
You
You
had
couldn't-
to.
Right, and if you wanted to, you could have just walked out the door and kept going. What do you mean?
You have them. I did not have an option to go around.
No, but you had an option to walk out the door and leave.
Me as I'm walking out the door, did not ask if I wanted to be filmed. No, I do not want to be on your camera. Please stop pointing them at me. It makes me feel uncomfortable.
Well, please stop yelling at me. That makes me feel uncomfortable. I'm old enough to be your father. Get a grip.
Yeah, well, you're a jackass.
Oh, that's very nice. Yeah, that makes me feel very warm and fuzzy and comfortable. Thank you. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable.
You just liked her breasts. That's why you wanted to take a picture.
Not,
right?
believe me,
They
not
were
at
nice
all.
though, weren't they?
No, not really.
What do you take pictures of?
I've been married for a long time, man.
Yeah, me too. That's why they look at. What are you taking pictures of?
I was just telling her I'm traveling with my son. I was born just down the road from here, and it's the first time I've been back in 52 years.
Holy shit!
Yeah, so what a welcome. I'm
Where
getting
you
cursed
been?
at and yelled at. And
Where have you been all this time?
well, I moved to Eastern Jersey for a while, then I was in New York for a while, then I moved out west.
Wow.
It's been a long 52 years.
How old are you?
52.
Oh.
Yeah, left right after I was born, about 6 months after I was born.
Say, you said you're 52. Like,
And I don't get it. I mean, like
yeah,
I
no,
said,
some
I'm with
people-
my son taking
some
some...
people just aren't friendly, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, no, and well, she actually told me that it's illegal for me to be on the sidewalk taking video of the post office because it's a federal building. You know how ridiculous that sounds?
Yeah, but who would even want to, though? I mean,
Well, a lot of people. Google Earth.
no, I'm saying who would to take a picture of the post office?
Google Maps. Or, yeah, why not?
No, I'm saying
There's
that-
that. You know what's a? I'll tell you a funny story. There's a lady who worked for the post office for 30 some odd years. You can go online and Google it and find her. She had 35 years or something. She retired, and now she's traveling around the country with her husband. And her goal is to take a photograph of herself in front of every post office in America.
Every post office in America?
I say it's her goal. I don't know if she's going to. I hope she does.
That's a lot of
But so
post
there's a
offices.
person who's taking pictures of post. I mean, there's a lot of reasons people
Well, it's
take.
good you're doing things with your son, you know?
People take pictures of birds. People take pictures of trains. I have no interest in that. I like municipalities and small towns and talking to friendly people. You know, that's what it's all about, man.
You got that right, man.
Yep.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you have a good day. What was your first name?
Ralph.
Ralph, Mom, Jason. Pleasure to
Nice
meet you,
to
Ralph.
meet you, man.
Yeah, you have a good day, buddy. Thank you. And thank you for making up for the other welcome I got. I appreciate that. So this is why a lot of times, you guys, it's a good time to point out. A lot of times people will say, why don't you just tell people what you're doing? Why don't you just, say something nice and let them know and whatever. And, that doesn't always work. And you say, well, you didn't tell her you were doing an audit. You told her you're traveling with your son. If I would have told her I'm doing an audit, it would have been worse. So some people just want to get upset. It doesn't matter if you explain yourself to them or not, and that's just the way it goes. And that's a shame. Then you got Ralph that was more than friendly and shoulders down, very calm, and having a nice day. So you get to choose who you want to be. Welcome A or welcome B. Hey, why you got that pointed at me, man? Making me very uncomfortable. And you want to know who made them uncomfortable is the employees having their stupid shit show conversation and they're riling people up. Yeah. That's what happens. If the employees had said to them, oh no, they're fine, they're out on the sidewalk, they can even come in and film if they wanted to, as long as they're not disturbing anybody, then those people would have said, oh, okay, and they probably would have came out and had a different attitude because the postal people told them it was fine. So, I don't know, think for yourself. A lot of people out there just waiting to lead you down the wrong path where you probably don't want to go. I'm going to go in there and ask them why they're telling people that. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Are they talking bad about us in there?
They are.
Oh my God, why?
I don't know. They're so uptight, right?
Unbelievable. Well, thank you. You have a wonderful day. You want to go ask them?
Yeah, might as well.
Might as well. I don't know. I don't know what their deal is. They're going to start suing. They're going to So here's the piece of paper I was talking about right here. Rules and regulations governing conduct on postal property. There is a paragraph on photographs for news, advertising, or commercial purposes. Outlines the regulations for all of those things. And as I said in the beginning of the video, we do follow lawful signs. And have no problem with that. But I'm not going to be given unlawful directives here. It's ridiculous.
I'll grab your stuff as we go.
All right, I'm gonna,
And then, so it gives you a little time to think about where it could be.
okay.
And
Yeah.
then, this already has a line through.
So this building was dedicated to public service in 1966.
This was in the box.
Lyndon B. Johnson, President. Lawrence F. O'Brien, Postmaster General. And you have all the
That's my,
typical stuff in here.
Yes.
Shipping supplies, Hallmark cards.
beautiful, thank you so much.
There's some decorative gift wrapping stuff here.
I'll grab your stuff for a little while, and then if you can't find it in a little while, then we'll order another one. Because a lot of people, they order another one, and then the next day it turns up.
Of course, that's always the way it is, right?
Yeah, now the price is going up,
Inside here,
right?
guys,
I'm sorry?
go outside.
What do you mean?
You're not supposed to be filming.
I
in
need to
here.
buy a stamp.
Why are you in here?
Well, that would have been a better question.
Sam,
What do you mean I can't film in here?
it's a government building, and you're filming me right now.
Yes.
Why?
Well, that would have been a good question, and I'd be happy to tell you.
Why are you guys filming me?
Was born in the area about 52 years ago, exactly 52 years ago. First time I've been back, and I came back to see my old stomping grounds, and we're taking some video. What is the issue?
I don't like being filmed.
Oh, well, then that's a different issue. That's different than not being allowed to film in here.
Well, technically, it's a government building. You shouldn't be filming in here.
Your rules and regulations are posted right on the wall.
Melissa, can you help me for a
Yeah, there you go. Help him for a second. This is where she's going to come back and give me my dollar back and tell me she's not selling me the stamp. So this is what explaining yourself does for you. Absolutely nothing. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I can help you.
I gave Melissa $1 for a stamp and she disappeared in the back. I don't know what happened.
Just one stamp?
Yeah, I gave my $1 to Melissa already.
She had to go on break, so. How are you today?
She had to go on break. I'm doing good. I'm sorry, is it Lana?
Yeah.
Jason, nice to meet you, Lana. I appreciate your assistance. And thank you for being professional and courteous. It really means a lot.
No problem.
I don't know why everybody gets angry at us for having cameras. It's strange.
Anything else I can do with you today?
No, that's it. Just the one stamp.
All right.
Is your postmaster available?
I don't know. Find out.
Thank you so much, Lana. I appreciate it.
Here's your
Thank you.
stamp.
Can I get a printed receipt also,
Yep,
please?
it's coming out right now.
Thank you.
It takes a
All
minute.
right, my postmaster said you cannot film in here.
Yeah, I'd like to speak to your postmaster.
He's
if
not
possible.
here.
Okay. You got to stop yelling at me, Melissa.
Well,
I'm being
why are you doing this?
Why, yelling at me is not going to make me want to explain myself to you. I'm happy to tell you what I'm doing. I'm not trying to secret myself, but there's no reason for you to start yelling at people. That's a little ridiculous.
Well, you're not supposed to be filming in here.
That's not true. And I told you, your rules are hanging on the wall right there that give me express permission or acknowledge my ability to be photographing you. I'd be happy to show them to you. They're hanging right on your wall. It's called Poster 7.
I can call the police.
You can call whoever you want to call. I'm trying to have a cordial conversation with you and
I don't want
educate
to have
you.
one with you because you're not supposed to be in here doing this.
And what are you going to call the police about? A father and son taking video buying a stamp? Is that what you're really going to do?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
You're going to call the
Not
police.
the average person photo videos while they're in getting a stamp.
So you only do what average people do?
Oh, you're so funny.
No, I'm not funny. You're a jackass. So let me just show you, Lana, because you're the only one here with some common sense in your head. You see photographs?
Yeah, but it says with permission of the postmaster.
No. It's,
It
you're
says,
reading
yeah.
all the way to the end, selecting the part that you want to read. Photography for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums when used for public meetings, except where prohibited by official signs or security force personnel, which there are not, or other authorized personnel, which nobody here is authorized to change the rules of the post office. That's not how that works.
I'm pretty sure the post
Other
office-
photographs need the permission. So this is, I'm not taking other photographs. And I really do applaud you for coming out and try to educate yourself because it's very important that you know what the
Yeah.
rules are.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm pretty sure authorized personnel includes the postmaster.
No, the postmaster is not authorized to change the rules and regulations governing conduct on postal property. That's what that would mean. That would have to be by some kind of a lawful decision. Somebody can't just make that decision on the fly. This is a public building. I'm not trying to go in any restricted areas or photograph anybody's personal information. I'm just documenting my stamp purchase. That's it. Simple as that. And I told Melissa I was actually born about 30 miles down the road from here 52 years ago, and it's the first time I've ever been back. And I thought I'd have a nice welcome here, and it's kind of upsetting that this is the behavior at the post office. It's silly. It really is very silly. And you should let Melissa know if she is going to call the police, she should call the postal police or Homeland Security because the local police have no jurisdiction on federal property.
So you're using this for news purposes?
Yes.
What news purpose?
Well, the definition of a news purposes is I gather content that is of public matters of interest to the public and then disseminate that information to the public. And not only is it in your rules and regulations there, but it's also a constitutionally protected right. So I'm conducting a constitutionally protected activity right now for you to try to say, if she had denied me service, that would have been a violation of my rights, so I'm glad she didn't do that. I'm not looking to have an issue with anybody here today. I'm just looking to come by, buy a
I'm
stamp.
just trying to understand, so that's all.
And that's why I'm trying to explain it to you, because you are trying to understand. I really appreciate that.
For me, like I said, for news purposes, means like for local, like news channel, whatever, or like a newspaper.
No, like I told you, legally the definition of news is, like, let's say you went out and you gathered information that is a matter of interest to the public, and then you disseminate that information to the public, you are now a member of the press. There's free press in this country. There's no such thing as a press pass. Anybody that gathers information and distributes that information to the public is a member of the press. That's what makes this country wonderful, is the free flow of information. If all we had to rely on was major media news, that's manipulated and you would never know what was going on in the world. I don't have a corporate agenda. I'm just out with my son taking some video. It's as simple as that. So I really do appreciate you taking the time, and I will, now that the police have been called, I'll go outside and wait for the police, and we'll have the conversation with them. All right? All right, Lana. Thank you. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. Rules and regulations are sometimes deliberately written very ambiguously. But in any event, you really have to read what it says. You can't just subjectively skim through it as fast as you can and find the part that you're interested in and then say, oh, well, this is what the regulation is. That's not the case. I've been thinking about doing a line-by-line breakdown of Poster 7 for a very long time, but kind of gave up on thinking about doing that because our right to photograph inside the post office has been established so many times, countless, by Federal Protection Services, Homeland Security, local police. What's up, brother?
I follow you, man.
Appreciate you, man.
I follow your show, man. It's awesome, man.
What's your name?
Eddie.
¿Habla español?
Sí.
Ah, muy bueno.
Está bueno.
Muchas gracias, lo agradezco.
Me gusta cuando peleas con esos policías.
Oye, llamaron a la policía ahora, estamos esperando.
Ah, esos berracos no hacen nada aquí. Esos...
No, yo no, pero esa gente de correo llamaron ahora mismo.
Ah, sí.
Me dijeron que es prohibido.
Watch all the time. This is him. That's him.
All right, I
Yeah.
thought you looked familiar.
That's me.
That's
Yeah,
you.
that's
Oh, I'm
the
sorry,
guy.
you don't speak Spanish?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, so we got to speak English.
That's okay.
I didn't know, I'm sorry.
That's okay, no problem.
That's his wife was holding the sign with the guards.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
Oh,
that's
I like
me.
that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
No,
And this is my son.
Nice to meet
Suerte,
you.
amigo.
I'm sorry, your first name again?
Eddie.
Eddie, I appreciate you, Eddie. Thank you so much, man.
Take care.
Have a great day.
You too.
And you know, it's something I've said a lot in previous videos, but just some old man advice, man. Try not to make your decisions based on immediate gratification and what you want. Better to make your decisions based on the consequences of those decisions and be willing to face those consequences whichever way you decide. And if somebody does not want to be on video, as I said to the young lady that was very upset with us before, absolutely, thank you. Her best bet would have been to just walk right by and keep going and carry on about her day. And odds are nobody would have noticed her. I might have even not included her in the video. But if your goal is to not be on somebody's camera and your decision is to get in front of their camera and act a fool and curse and be disrespectful and just act like a fool, what is the result of that? The result of that is you got exactly what you didn't want. So I don't know. I'm very big on the idea of making your choices based on the consequences you're looking to face and not what you want. You know, that's it's part of growing up. And yeah, so what I was saying to Lana inside was that where it says unless prohibited by authorized personnel, whatever the exact wording is, authorized personnel would be somebody who is authorized to modify the rules and regulations outlined in Poster 7. Not anybody that just, you know, that what, a letter carrier, postmaster, who is that? Who's able to change the rules and regulations? Those rules and regulations were set forth and memorialized in writing and distributed to every post office in the United States because that's what the powers that be decided the rules would be. So for anybody to assume that some random postmaster in some random town in some random USA place could just arbitrarily decide to change those rules temporarily because he doesn't want anybody filming in his post office, that's not the way it works. And if you don't believe me, call Federal Protection Service, call Homeland Security, call your attorney, call anybody you like, and verify it for yourself. That's the way it goes. See, now that's an option. This woman just walked up, opened the door. She looked right at me. She saw us and went inside without a word. Probably doesn't want to be on camera. There's 2 more. I'm going to give it about another 5 minutes to go back in there and ask Melissa if she called the police. Absolutely ridiculous. In the world we live in, to want to be a fire starter, when it's so easy, everything, the conditions are ripe. It's so dry. There hasn't been rain in years. Fire risk is extreme high, record extreme highs. And people just want to light matches and throw them into the leaf pile. And this really, no trying to be funny. Every post office in America should be well aware of this by now. It's absolutely ridiculous if they're not. It's negligence on the higher ups for not training their staff. That's all it is at this point. There is no other explanation for this type of behavior in middle of 2022. It's absurd. Hi, Len.
Hi.
Do you know if Melissa made that phone call?
I'm not sure.
Because I want to wait if she did, so I'm just waiting to find out. You know what I'll do, Len? I'll let you do your business. Can you just find out after this young lady's gone and just let me know?
I will.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You know, it's only a matter of time. We're back in Jersey. It's only going to be a matter of time before we get the... What are you filming? What are you guys doing? I could do that pretty good, huh? Bada bing. I just want to point out, no matter what anybody's subjective opinion is, the vast, vast majority of people will just walk in and walk out, not say a word, not make a grunt, moan, anything, carry on with their day and just do what they do. So certainly not the norm for somebody. They always tell us it's not normal for somebody to be taking photographs wherever we are. It's not normal for somebody to react like that either. And now poor Lana's going to get overwhelmed because Melissa won't come out and help her. She all of a sudden, right in the middle of my transaction, she decided she had to go on break. Right in the middle of it. I gave her the $1.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, oh, it was her break time. And that's how the guy in the back helped her out, by enabling her fear. And flaring it up. Instead of telling her, Melissa, relax, help the guy out, sell him a stamp, he's not doing anything wrong. I just think sticking with reality is a much better option, but I don't know. I guess we can argue it out in the comments. Let me know what you think.
Usually they think it's illegal to take pictures inside.
Right, yeah.
Pictures of the outside of the building.
Yeah, through the windows.
Amazing.
Delusional. Absolutely delusional. Because you want to know something? Even if that's what they've been told, if I worked at the post office and that's what my higher up told me, that people can't be out on the sidewalk taking pictures through the window, or if I was a customer and that's what the clerk told me, I would say to them, that's absolutely absurd. That doesn't even make sense. Yeah. I wouldn't go, oh, good to know. I'll try to enforce that when I can. Stupidity. Mucha mierda. Oh yeah, here we go. We got the fuzz pulling up here. Oh, it's a state police officer. Good. Yeah, it might be. Oh, we got 2 of them too. So that's good. One of them will know what they're talking about and the other one won't. Oh, they're going into a house over there. Could be, I don't know. We shall see. Is it okay to walk through? Yeah, you're good. Thank you. So this is, let me get a shot of that logo there. New Jersey State Police State Trooper. And I don't see a vehicle number, but it's plate SPA 515A. I thought you guys were here for us.
No. What are you guys taking pictures of, bro?
No, we got this recorded?
Yeah, we're down at the post office. I thought you were here for us, honestly.
No.
We're down in front of the post office on the sidewalk.
Okay.
And evidently the postal employees feel like it's illegal for me to take pictures on the sidewalk of the federal building because it's a federal building. Most absurd thing I've ever heard.
No, it's not.
No.
If you were inside impeding their space, that's another thing, but...
Well, the only way, I can go inside and take pictures,
Yeah.
but the only way that would be an issue is if I create a disturbance, obstruct their business.
Exactly.
Right.
We're not here for you guys.
All right, I appreciate you. Can I just ask what your name is so I know who I spoke to today?
Rosario.
Rosario, thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Dertuzos.
How do you say?
Dertuzos.
Dertuzos. Is that Greek?
It is, yeah.
Very cool. Efkalisto. You don't speak Greek?
I don't.
My father's Greek.
Okay.
Have a good day, guys. Thank you.
Take care.
My father's not Greek. I just said that. My mother's second husband, my stepfather, is Greek. For those of you who follow our channels, you've probably heard me talk about that before. And I know a couple of choice words in Greek, nothing you can really use in constructive conversation, such as skatana fas vrasta meti hufta and agda hesu. And I can count from 1 to 10 in Greek. Ena, theo, tria, tessera, pende, exe, epta, octo, enea, deca. Deca, dodeca, keeps going. But coincidence, something else going on down the street there. Well, I say we go inside and ask again. There's no customers here this time. As long as you're not obstructing. What did he say? Obstructing their business? Impeding their business? I don't know. It's getting hot out there. Is there a bell? Ding ding. Thank you. Hello. Oh, we were outside taking some pictures, and they supposedly said they called the police on us for taking pictures outside. So I just want to know if they did, because I'm tired of standing in the heat. I'm waiting for the cops to show up.
They were down the street.
They're on a different call. We just went and checked with them. Do you know if they called?
I don't know, like I said, she's on her break, so I'm waiting for her to come back to find out.
And the other gentleman that's back there doesn't know? Just because it's getting hot outside, and I don't want to...
What other gentleman?
But the gentleman I heard calling her back there to take her break?
Oh, that must have been the postmaster you heard over the phone. He should be back soon.
Oh, okay. So you don't know if the police have been called. Melissa, did we call the police?
No, are you leaving?
Well, I'm standing out in the heat waiting for the police, so I don't leave if somebody calls the police
Why
on
are
me.
you waiting for the police?
Because you told me you were calling them. I don't run away from the police. I'm not going to have them out looking for me because you had a...
I appreciate you filming me, too.
Well, you got to learn the rules of the post office.
Oh, do I?
Yes, you do. If you're going to work here, sure you do.
Okay.
Yeah. They'll have a discussion with you. Believe me, I'm going to contact
That's
who I
fine.
need to contact, and you'll be called in for a meeting,
That's fine.
and you'll get straightened out on that.
Okay.
And you should be a little more courteous to people. The video is going right to Washington. You have no idea who I am and what I'm doing, so you made a mistake today. So I would just stop digging the hole. Tell me the truth of whether you called the police or not, and I'll move on with my day.
I didn't call the police.
Okay. Did your postmaster, who's not here, call the police?
I don't think so.
Okay. Did you learn anything today?
Sure.
I hope you did. I really hope you did. You owe these people a little courtesy and professionalism. And just because somebody has a camera in their hand doesn't give you a right to act the way you did.
Okay.
So I hope you figured that out. You are a shining star. I really appreciate it. You learned from Lana. She's very professional and very courteous.
Good.
She could teach you a lot.
Sure she could.
She could, and she will.
Okay.
When she's your supervisor, you'll listen to her. What do you think, Watchman?
Oh no, she said she didn't call.
Who knows if that's true?
Seems like she did.
I don't know. Well, you know what I'm going to do? If we're going to wait a little while, I'm going to wait inside the AC. I'm paying for it. Might as well use it. Whew. Much better in here. There goes Troop.
What are you guys taking pictures of?
Oh, right now I'm just getting some AC.
Oh, okay, that's a good reason.
Yeah. But we're just taking some pictures of the town.
Oh, good.
Anything interesting we should see?
Well, how about the falls down there?
I haven't been down there yet, and that's on my list, for sure.
That's a good place. just travel around. You'll find some places.
Cool. Thank you.
Good.
Appreciate it. Have a good day. Well, all right, guys. You saw how that went. Pretty interesting. Cops never showed up. We've been here for well over an hour. I believe her at this point that she didn't call. And I wonder why. I'm wondering why she didn't call. I feel, my personal opinion is, she wound up speaking to somebody who knew what was going on and she got educated. And that's a good thing. And like I said, I would have rather left things in a nice way with her. But some people aren't interested in that. Some people just want to hang on like grim death to their fear and anger, and don't want to expand their mind and don't want to learn something new every day. Education and information are everywhere out here. You just have to keep your eyes open, you got to keep your ears open, and you got to take it in. And why would you not want to do that? Why would you not want to educate yourself? Why would you want to not know something you didn't know yesterday? So pay attention. It's all there right in front of you. Bug crawling up my leg, but that's it. So never like to end these videos without reminding you guys that if you enjoy what we do, you like our videos and you want to support what we do, best way for you to do that, hands down, is to like, share, comment, subscribe. All that stuff gets our videos out to more and more people so that more people can watch them, enjoy them, and hopefully learn a little something. I know the Watchman and I are out here getting an education every day, and I wouldn't trade that for the world. I hope we left a little bit of an education here with these folks, and I hope the next guy that comes by with a camera won't have as hard of a time as we did. Kudos to Lana in there for at least taking the time to listen and have an open mind and hear what was going on, and do some critical decision making and think about what was happening. So I applaud her for that. Always like to celebrate successes as much as we like to point out the ridiculous behavior. But I also invite you to check out Watching the Watchman's channel. The kid puts a lot of work into his videos. You'll get to hear his narration. You'll see maps and photos and all kinds of stuff he puts on his videos that you won't find here. So I invite you to check him out. I'll leave a link in the description if you're so inclined. But that's it. So we're going to hop in the truck, head down the road, and see what else is going on here in Blairstown. So for now, coming to you from the United States Post Office in Blairstown, New Jersey, Watching the Watchman, Amagansett Press. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. Out.